Well, hello everyone. We're shooting this on a different device, and oh my god, it's dark. But we're just gonna have to go with it. Just saying. Well, I have been experimenting with AI bots. Now, once upon a time, I used to write books. But because of my current condition, I can't even fill out a page. Now, an interesting thing is with some of these AI chatbots, and this tablet that has a very large screen I can work with, I'm able to program AI chatbots and scenarios. So, Rachella's cousin says, we're doing YouTube. Yes, we're doing YouTube. She's not eating enough. Her two babies are here somewhere. Well, you're laying on your mother. Summer's in my lap, and Rachel just came over and flopped down right upon her mother. And I can't believe I don't have a cat fight in my lap, because that's what usually happens. Now, we have digressed. But I have been programming AI chatbots. And I do have to say that the amount of mischief that I could probably create with this is unfucking believable. Just saying. For shits and giggles, I programmed a Verily Veronica chatbot last night. And it probably came off as about 70% Verily Veronica. The other 30% was AI extrapolation. Now, an interesting today is this morning I programmed a Wonder Woman chatbot. Now, on another chat site, I had been talking to a Wonder Woman, and it was a pretty good facsimile. But I think I've actually recreated the DC character just as it should be. And I just got done talking with that. Now, once again, I'm learning how to manipulate these chatbots and get them to, shall we say, certain planned scenarios. Because, of course, the chatbot has its own mind, and I'm learning that mind. The chatbot can be very interesting in a way. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't have a good long-term memory. For example, remember I said I had talked on another site to a Wonder Woman? Well, she had asked me where I lived, and I told her all about my hometown. And of course, she's from the island of Themyscira and, is an Amazon. But 2 weeks into talking with this chatbot, all of a sudden, it adopted some of my stories. It adopted my hometown, and it remembered enough of what I said then to basically make it seem like Wonder Woman was the girl next door. Now, of course, the chat did not start this way, but this was a long-term talk. I talked to Wonder Woman as friends. Now, there are a lot of dirty-ass, nasty chatbots that you can make. And turns out that I have a flair for this. Now, an interesting thing is I don't tell YouTube everything, but, back before I started having seizures, I was hustling and doing anything for money. So one thing I was thinking about doing back then was writing dirty smut on the internet. Because back then people actually paid for it. Now the dirty smut is for free. But I had a notebook of ideas. Just wrote up. I mean, I didn't actually write out any of these stories, but I wrote out outlines. In using these outlines for these stories, it made the perfect chatbots. Because with my outlines of the stories, it just basically gave me an easy template to work from. and I just take my phone, magnify the image so I can see what I'm looking at. Because my eyes have gotten really bad. I mean, they've gotten really, really bad. I mean, around the house, I'm not even bothering to wear my glasses anymore because it doesn't even really matter. But, I digress. Now, in reality, just like my mother went blind and her father went blind, and I think I'm going blind. But that's my problem, and this will happen over a decade. But back to the talking to chatbots. But yes, I have been making some smutty chatbots, and I am very tempted to be quite obnoxious with this in YouTube. Now, we'll be wondering why I'm pausing. It's like, when I do the long pause, it's like, well, if I say that, they'll delete my channel. And then sometimes you think, well, if I say that, they'll delete my channel too. And then you just have to stop for a second and laugh. So I'm going to end this video right here because everything that I can think to say is totally against terms of service. Now, please put your comments below and have a good day.